I wasn't planning to take a video of Mary's tomb, mainly because I have a list of things to do today, but when I'm reaching that place, I cannot say no to the mother. Then let's talk about the story of the mother. The mother, we know a lot about her, but the last thing that we know is that she was at the Pentecost, Mount Zion, Jerusalem. We don't know what's happened to her according to the Bible, but according to Proto-Evangelion of James, we know that she was walking at Mount of Olives, and we had the slopes of Mount of Olives, when an angel came to her and said, Mary, you have 3 days to live. At Mount Zion, the Catholic shows us where Mary fell asleep / died, according to different traditions, and Jesus took her soul immediately. And then they buried her at the Kidron Valley, which is here, Josaphat Valley, and Jesus took her body as well. Before we will enter to the Crusader church that left here, I want to bless here another cross of the Pringle family of Adam. Adam, it's a surprise for you, mainly because I was here and said to myself, I cannot go without taking a video of it. He asked me to buy the Lord's Prayer cross, and there are all few options, and to bless it in Garden of Gethsemane, and I'm adding that into the video, into your tour in the Holy Land. And of course I will upload that video on YouTube. That's why you see it, you can watch it, but I will send it to his house. And if you want to have your own cross, just go into the buy me a coffee link or PayPal, which you can find in the description of my video, just below the video, just there. Yeah, I'm pointing on it. But if you won't find the links, send me a message via YouTube and I will send you the links very easily. Then, in that matter, the church is from the 6th century. It was higher and bigger, but it had been destroyed by the Crusader, but they kept the tomb of Mary. Mary is very important to the Muslims. There's 2 chapters dedicated to Mary, the mother of Jesus. Jesus is important for the Muslims as well. He is not God, not Son of God. He is a prophet. Not the last one, because the last one is Muhammad. Then let's see if we can go in, because I can see that the tour guide there is speaking at the top of the church. We have to walk down 49 stairs, and now it will be difficult for me to talk there. It's owned by 2 churches now. The Greek Orthodox and the Armenian. If I mentioned that was Crusader Church, then you know that even the Catholic worship that place lately, and lately, 19th century, they had a vision for one of the nuns that say that she's buried in, she almost fell. She's buried in Ephesus, Turkey. Then 2 options, but this is the oldest one. Let's go in and let's get used to the darkness. Pringle family. I wrote your name, Pringle, in Hebrew as well. Yeah, we can go in. One day it belongs to the Armenian, one day it belongs to the Greek Orthodox. I think it belongs to the Armenians today. The Assumption Church, which is that place, that's where she ascends into heaven. And the day for that, it's August 15. It looks like they're going to have a ceremony there. But there are 2 chapels that marks 2 important things. Here, it's Saint Joseph tomb, the tomb of Saint Joseph, kind of the one who took care of Mary and Jesus for 33 years. Betty, I know that you love St. Joseph just like I do. And now, because there's light, you can actually see it. Let's go in to see it. Ruby, every time that I'm in an Armenian place, I'm thinking of you as well. But what you can see here, Mary, after she fell asleep, they started to take her to the tomb. And according to the tradition, a Jew tried to stop it. Then the angel cut his hand. You can see St. Joseph. The other side, I cannot use the light, is the tomb of Anna and Joachim, the father and mother of Mary. And that's for a different story. Let's continue down. Look up here for the Crusader Church. Yeah, it's belonging to the Armenian today. Let's see if I will be able to go into the tomb, because I know that they're starting the ceremony now. And first, let's go into the tomb. And then I will talk about it. One minute. No, I cannot go in. Then let me take the ceremony. Let's talk about it right now. You can see two kind of art. The right one is Greek Orthodox, and you can see the Assumption of Mary in the middle. And the left one, it's Armenian. Let's go around. Let me see if it will let me show you the sarcophagus. Yes. Then I can put it on the tomb. And from here you can see the tomb itself. And the only place to touch bedrock, is here. There's sarcophagus, sorry. You can understand now that the cross is priceless now. Right, let's listen to a little bit to the meaning. Does look like the Ceramic Church.